What are you dreaming about? Wake up to Town & Country Federal Credit Union. If you can dream it, we can finance it without stressing your budget. Sweet dreams begin at tcfcu.com.
Today's leftover ideas are brought to you by Town & Country Federal Credit Union, helping you stretch your food dollars.
Hi, it's Kate again from Fish and Whistle. I'm here with our leftover idea. In our featured recipe, I used a coffee caramel as a drizzle at the very end, and I'm going to show you how to make that today using leftover coffee. So in the first recipe, we used Time & Tide's Year 1 coffee, and for the caramel, we're actually going to use their Ethiopian Yergs. So this coffee is a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter. I really like using this coffee for the caramel because it has a nice acidity and kind of lemongrass and lemony flavors that are going to be really nice in the caramel. Really, any leftover coffee will do for this recipe. I used day-old coffee left over from my French press yesterday. What you need for this recipe is sugar, your leftover coffee, and I've just added a little splash of vanilla extract and also a very small amount of lemon juice to the coffee. What we're gonna do for this is take your sugar in the pot and just add a little bit of water. You just wanna add it until it's around the consistency of wet sand. I'm gonna bring this to the stove and put it on medium-high heat. It's gonna boil and start to caramelize. This process could take 10 minutes. Once the caramel is a nice dark amber color, I like to take it right until it just starts to smoke. So as far as you can without burning it, you can pull it off the stove and deglaze it with your day-old coffee. I'm stirring it a little bit to kind of melt in the caramel that's seized up when I added the liquid. It's very hot, so be very careful doing this. Now I'm going to bring it back to the stove and melt in the kind of hardened caramel and reduce it to thicken it up. Once the caramel reduction has started to thicken and get a little bit jelly-like, we're actually going to take it and put it in the fridge, and it's going to continue to thicken as it cools. So this is our coffee caramel, our leftover idea today. As you can see, it's gotten thick to almost like a maple syrup texture. I drizzled it over our coffee and milk chocolate custard tart before, but you could also just pour it over vanilla ice cream. If you wanted to, you could even use it to sweeten your coffee the next day. And you can find this recipe online at platethestate.com.